everyone, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Susan Timchak and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And Dory would also like to say hello. Right, Dory? Yeah, Dory and I say hello. So come on, Dory, I want to show everybody what I have a fun unboxing. I'm a little late in my unboxing. Just got back from on stage in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and I'm going to be uploading some fun videos showing what we got there and some of the new products and things like that. So you'll be sure to hit the subscribe button. Come on, Dory. Hit the little subscribe button, the little notification bell, and then you'll receive notifications when those videos are uploaded. So I want to do an unboxing. I have a couple boxes that were sitting here while I went away, and thank goodness I took today off, the Monday after, because I just have so much to do. We had terrible storms last night, and I didn't sleep well, and blah, yah. So anyhow, let's go through the unboxing. Now, a few things, not too exciting, but I'm going to save the best for last at the end, so you'll want to make sure to stick around for that. First off, we have Stampin' Dimensionals, and I tend to order Stampin' Dimensionals practically in every single order I place. They're just a little something you can add to your order, maybe to boost yourself up to the next $150 level for some free items. But I use these a lot, and I needed those very much so. Next up, we have some Whisper White note cards and envelopes. Love these. You get 20 of each. The quality of the envelopes and the note cards are so nice. The note cards are scored for you. They also come in very vanilla, and it's a great bargain, and they are mailable. So I've had some questions about that. Yes, you can mail them with just a regular first class stamp. Next up, we have these, and you're like, let me turn it around this way. These are our full wide stamp cases, and I don't know if you know that you can order them, and you might be like, well, what are they? They're this. There are the wood mount stamp case. These are so nice. Let me show you what I like to do with mine is I like to use them for my embellishments. So I have one for dimensionals. I have one, these are embellishments with like pearls and rhinestones and things like that. Sequins. I like to keep them all organized in there. If you like to, if you have a label maker and you like to label it, you can label it, and they fit nice, with your stamps. I keep one for dimensional sequins, adhesives, those little paper pumpkin tidbits you get with the adhesives and that. And you can buy them in all the different sizes of our stamp cases. So I use them, great way for storage. A lot of other things you can do with them, and I think maybe I'll do a video on some other things you can do with them. But those are great to have. Of course, stocking up, I got myself some Tombow multi-glue. A lot of people may not like this, but not one of my favorites for my everyday card making. You want to be careful when you're using this glue with our Whisper White, because sometimes it kind of peeks through. So that's where I like to use my snail a lot. But sometimes you want to use a glue that it's kind of positionable as you're working, not just stuck down and oh no, what do I do? Those oh no moments. So I stocked up on that. I'm going to be having an upcoming bingo too in June, featuring some of the new product suite. A new product suite. So always need adhesive for that. Next up, I have for our Big Shot, which by the way is not going to be in the annual catalog. Stampin' Up is coming up with their own. I'm looking to see where to open this. We're coming up with our own system, and it's very exciting. You will still be able to use your dies and your embossing folders. You might have to do a little adaptation with maybe adding a little shim or something like that, but it's going to be very exciting. But you still can use your Big Shot that you have, so no worries there. But if you want the Big Shot, you might want to order that. I know a lot of the extra supplies like the blades and things like that are on back order. Cutting plates, I believe, are sold out, but you can actually get those in your big box craft stores. But if you have any questions on that, send me an email at stampinsuecreates@gmail.com. But these are our rectangle stitch framelit dies. These are very fun. I can't wait to start playing with them. And look at those. Look at all the different rectangles you can make with all the different layers. And they have the stitching on them, so they do, when they pop out, you can stitch. The best thing would be to see how they have all this together. Can you imagine laying that all down on a card front size and cutting all the different layers and just mix and matching them however you want? That is going to be so much fun. And the rectangles were something that we didn't have, and it came out in the Occasions catalog, which is wonderful. Very excited to play with those. All right, let me put that aside. Now, the best for last are Storage by Stampin' Up. Oh my goodness. What can I say? If you need to organize or you have things all over the place, I mean, hello, I can relate to that. You're going to definitely want to check this out. This will be available in the annual catalog when it's released in June, but you can order it right now. So if you don't want to wait, or you don't want to risk the chance of it, you know, selling out and being on back order and having to wait, I would suggest head on over to www.stampinsucreates.stampinup.net and order yours today. So here's one. I unboxed the other ones just so you didn't have to sit through that. So this is the box for the Stampin' Blends storage. Okay. So let's unbox this together. And it comes with a little sheet here to tell you, to remove silicone feet, paper, adhere to bottom of tray, thicker feet go to the front of the tray, and thinner feet to the back. So this is for our Stampin' Blends. Let me put that aside. And look at how nice this comes packaged. And these boxes, they could fold up. I'm going to fold these up, and I'm going to definitely repurpose them. Can you imagine them decorated with some nice designer series paper? The quality of the box is fabuloso. So let me put that aside. Okay, so this is for the Stampin' Blends, and look at this. Look at how wonderfully they pack these. And aren't these cute? Like, I am not throwing these away. Look, it's like a cute little drawer. I'm going to make something out of this. Look, you could like stack them. I mean, definitely. And they're so thick and nice. It'd be nice, like if I'm doing a class, to put my little embellishments in there. When you're working, on your table, to maybe put your die cuts in there. So okay, that's a whole other video, I think. And I think I'm probably going to do that. Oh, let me show you this one. This was the piece for the top of, and I'll show that to you in a little bit. Okay, let me pull this up. This is the top piece, okay, and this goes on top of your cubes. And this was actually packaged in here. And this is foam. This is a nice foam. But how cute would this be, like if you wanted to make a picture frame or something? I mean, not only do you have this storage, you have all this great packaging that's like getting like a whole other bonus idea. So, all right, let's take this out. And these are all purchased separately, which is great. So you can customize this to however you want to customize it. All right, so this is for our Stampin' Blends, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 sections. Everything all comes apart, so you can, mix it up if you want. You can stack on top of another. You can do whatever you like. They fit in really nice. This is where you would put these little rubber feet. Well, they're actually like a silicone. They're a thick piece. So the one on the bottom, so you don't want it moving around your table. You can choose to use them or not. Ooh, cat fur. And I love these. And you can fit 6 of them across. So you can fit 6, 12, 18, 24, 36 of your Stampin' Blends in there. And I still have, this is how I was storing mine. I used our acetate boxes, and I adhese them together, and I was keeping mine in that and keeping them this way. But with these, I mean, I could stack these up. So here I have one. Let me move this out of the way. I'm so excited because I'm so excited to unbox these. Okay, so here's one that I have my blends, and I'm going to hold this because I don't want everything falling out. So I have my blends in here, and look how nice that is. You want to store, just like your regular markers and your blends, you want to store them across like this so that the ink inside is evenly distributed. But what I can do is I can go ahead and stack this on top of here. Now let me try to do this. So look, you can put them stacked one on top of another. And I'm very excited because so far all the blends I have are going to fit perfectly in 2 of them, depending on how many you have. Now we also have this topper box, which will go on top of any of these. This is our open cube, and this will go on top of here. They'll all intertwine together. So it does have a certain way that it goes in, which is great because it almost like locks into place. And I always have trouble with these. I mean, it's just not with these, and it's just not the Stampin' Up! Thing. It's the user. I have trouble with screwing on caps on things and taking them off, but there you go. Now this is a cube, and you can keep it on your desk like this. Maybe put your re-inkers. So, or if you wanted to keep like, you know, maybe your blocks in here, you can put your blocks, or you can put your snail in here, keep on your desk. It fits a wide variety of items. So we have that. Those 2, again, everything separately. Then we have the storage for our ink pads and our markers. And these 2 are customizable. They come apart just like this. And you can stack them. I have another one here that I didn't open yet. My thought right now, excuse me, I wanted to just give it all a try and see what it's all about. But for right now, what I thought I would do is keep my 2 sets of ink colors. And unfortunately, these are our ink colors that are going to be retiring. And I just want to tell you, today is April 15th. So if you're thinking of ordering anything that's retiring, especially anything ink colors, don't wait. Get ready this afternoon to place that order. So these are our ink colors that will be retiring, but wait till you see what's coming. So if you love these colors and you want to stock up, but it will fit 5 of them, so you can stack these one on top of another. You know, you can, let me put that into spot there. It's usually easier if you do that without it being filled. You can put this cube, this open cube on top. You can stack them however you want to stack them and whatever area you have that you work on. Now, I've been asked, do these fit the old style ink pads? I don't have a whole lot of old style ink pads, but if you look here, and I don't want it all to fall apart, but these are old style ink pads, these 4, because when they came out, that was what they had. I didn't want to reinvest because I already had them and I knew they're only around for a short time. So business-wise, I didn't. But this top one is the new one. So you can see, yes, they do fit, but they are a tight squeeze. So let me put a lid on top of here. Where's my lid? Okay, sorry. Get excited. So if I were to put the standard lid on top of here, okay, my marker came out. So the standard lid on top. Now, the top one, I would suggest if you have old pads, put them toward the bottom. Okay, the top one, I have the new pad, and look how wonderful it fits in there, easy peasy. These are very tight squeeze, but, and I'm just showing you, you don't want to store them this way, but to put this top one in here, it's lifting off. I don't know if you could see right here. See, it's lifting off for having a tight fit on the top. But for some reason, the lower ones have a little bit more room, but this top piece has that little bit of thickness on here that's taking away. So the top piece doesn't really fit on for the old style pads, but, you know, it certainly does on the other ones. See, they fit. You know, it'll work. You can definitely get it to work. But I would suggest not putting an old style pad on the top. I would suggest, you know, for the meantime, until you can find it in your budget to get the new style ink pads. But for the meantime, you know, it will fit. I don't suggest it. But if you still have that turnaround, that turnaround ink pad holder that we had, I mean, that's, you can continue to use that. Now, here's where you can put this piece on top and put your re-inkers in there. So anyhow, I'm running out of time.